and really appreciate it. You know, at the end of the day, we just didn't play well enough to win a game, and that's my fault. It's all on me, and I got to do a better job of getting the team ready. They did a better job than I did. Penalties hurt. You know, when you have 11 penalties, it just killed drives. You know, we fumbled the ball, gave the ball, and then got a 12-yard line that led to a touchdown. You know, you beat yourselves with penalties and the ball on the ground. Squandered some field position. You know, I think we thought we had some good starting field position. And it was tough to sustain drives. We got to get touchdowns instead of field goals. If we would have gotten just a couple touchdowns instead of field goals, you know, it could have been a different game. Defensively, you know, when we're down in the fourth quarter, you know, the drives, a couple of those drives in the fourth quarter just killed us. You know, the end of the first half, really 2 drives in the first half. The opening drive, we misfit a run, and then letting them be able to get 3 points at the end of the first half is unacceptable. Just not the way we should be playing in that situation. But it's all on me. We'll continue to work to try to get better. Absolutely love our guys, love our team. You know, we've had a really good 2 weeks. Actually, we had a great, you know, practices and meetings and just chemistry on our football team since we've started. So I've got no complaints about anything from our players. They do what I ask them to do. And absolutely love all of them. Just got to find a way to do a better job to put them in a position to win a game. So with that, I'll go ahead and open any questions.
Chris, you say it's all on you, but where did you fail today?
We lost the game, didn't play clean enough.
With 76 yards rushing, what went wrong with the ground game?
I didn't prepare the guys well enough.
What do you think of the way Art played today?
Played outstanding.
Is Art your starting quarterback again?
We'll worry about that later. I'm just worried about today.
Rich, could you discuss the decision to punt 4th and 10 late in the third quarter from the Boston College 40?
4th and 10, it's a long situation, so just felt it was best to do.
Looked like Fatakasi got injured in the end. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Chris, what would you say to the fan base that seems to be exasperated, judging from the attendance?
I'm just trying to work like heck to get our football team to play better on Saturdays. That's what my concern is.
Chris, I was hoping to ask this question later in the year, considering everything, but are you worried about your job status going
No,
forward?
I'm worried about our football team.
What do you think about Blackshear's play today? He had over 100 receiving yards.
I thought he played well. You know, he had the one fumble that put us in a bad situation, but you know, Raheem's consistently a guy that shows up and makes plays every single week, and he did that today as well.
Any consideration to moving him to the slot full time, or?
We'll do what's best for our offense, you know, moving forward. I mean, he's played multiple positions. He's learned multiple positions. I think he does a great job. Absolutely love, you know, his competitive spirit and what he does every single day out there practicing, what he does on game day too.
Coach, was anything said to Art before the game because about his confidence level or anything in that manner?
No, but before the game, the best thing we did is just leave him alone. You know, he worked really, really hard to improve. We've been talking a lot about that in these sessions, and hopefully you saw a lot of that improvement today. He had his best game that he's had since he's been here at Rutgers.
Looking back, should you guys have been more aggressive at the end of the first half to try to score a touchdown, knowing you could?
No, we tried. We just didn't hit the plays.
But you didn't take any shots to the end zone.
We tried. We tried. They didn't work.
And did you think about the punt on 4th and 10? Because they had a 13-play drive. You said the defense was kind of wearing down.
I mean, it's one of those things, guys. If you punt it, change field position, and it works, great. It worked. When it doesn't work, then you always question, you know, what you did. That's just the nature of you know, being a coach and the nature of football.
Chris, you played one Big Ten game. Why will it be better going forward now?
We're just going to keep working. Like I said, I'm not here to ever make any prediction. We're going to keep working. I love our guys, and trying to give everything I can to be the best coach I can be to put them in the best position to be successful. That's it.
How do you keep the guys' confidence up and coming in the next week?
They've been trained. You know, they're a really close group of guys. They love each other. They work hard for each other, and I've got no complaints about our players. I've got no concerns about our players and their chemistry and their attitude moving forward.
Susan Robeson spoke to the team.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was the message?
She gave a really powerful message about Paul's career here and the challenges and struggles that he went through. You know, really, it was eye-opening for our players to hear some of the comments that she made about Paul, and I really appreciate Susan coming and spending time with us.
2 more questions? They had like almost 300 yards rushing. What happened there?
We didn't play well enough. You know, we had some you know, breakdowns. We wore down in the second half, you know, in the fourth quarter specifically, and you know, expect to be able to stop the run better than we did today.
Final question.
Chris, the penalties overall, I mean, was there one thing you can pinpoint that was the problem for the sloppy play?
No, it was a number thing. We had a couple holding. We had, I think, 3 holding calls, false start. offensive pass interference, who we ran into a defender. So there were, mixed bags of different penalties.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.